checking into What the Blog, an Essentials mini-series discussing the most shocking, insightful, and just plain fascinating articles of the week from our newsletters. We're the Essentials editors, Isabella,
Martin, hi.
And each episode we bring you snippets of trending news directly from the experts that curate our newsletters. Today we're going to discuss future of work.
We are. How's work going for you?
Work is good, but for a lot of people,
we are super remote, right? We're a remote team. We have a team. You're in Vienna. I'm in Switzerland. We have a team in South Africa. We have a team in New York. We have a team in California as well. So it's incredible, how the future of work is manifesting itself for us. And in doing it, living it, and breathing it every day, how dependent we are on so many systems that that we weren't before. And sometimes when you look at the Google Drive and you say share with anybody with the link, I think, wow, there's some of the stuff that we need to have a little bit more control over that, because we know that systems are quite porous at the best of times. So tell us about the future of work. Is it rosy? Oh, I need rosy today.
I mean, I don't know. I can try it. So best case scenario is that if you were already quite connected, like we are, not too much was changed. Obviously, maybe you work a little bit more remotely, but you didn't have this huge impact. That is not the case, though, for people who are living in areas where there's issues with electricity or connectivity. So to put it in perspective, in those developing countries, 88 to 115 million people across the developing world could slip back into extreme poverty within a few months. So a decade of progress, few months gone, because they didn't have this ability to work remotely. They just didn't have,
it's curious, but whenever you go to developing countries, and you think of Sri Lanka or Seychelles or South Africa or Mexico, the cost of data is always exorbitant. It's only 3 or 4 times the price that you pay in a very expensive market like Switzerland. And that just tells you that access and moving people up the ladder is always going to be dependent on how they can get involved. And I think we know from the pandemic as well that there were some jobs that are absolutely not possible to be done digitally. You cannot stack a shelf digitally. You cannot suture a wound if you're a nurse digitally. So we know that the rise, and you see that as well in the reticence of people who lost their jobs very quickly in America, how they're not jumping up and down to get those jobs back. And there's a lot of people saying, oh, because the benefits are too good. I think it's because they're going, there's actually time for some recognition of the work that we've done. And frankly, we can't live on 12, 11 or whatever dollars an hour. So I think digital access, if we're going to retrain people, is fundamental. In order for them to become part of the digital economy. Otherwise, you're going to have a new gap that opens, a new almost class system where the haves have access and they have quality access digitally, and those who don't will be the day laborers, working for minimum wage.
Yeah, so kind of a scary future, but it's in our hands to maybe make it more optimistic. And we have the second article, which is about how CEO pay is increasingly tied to diversity goals. So recently, so it's really positive. And we saw McDonald's and American Express are among the companies that tie compensation to adding women and people of color to leadership ranks.
So these guys are going to earn 80 or 100 million instead of 60 million because they're actually doing what they should be doing anyway.
Celebrate the good, okay?
We're going to celebrate it. Yes, there's a silver lining there, and we'll take it. Excellent. I think that's a great set of articles. I'd love to read more into the diversity one. Let's see what our readers think. Let us know what you would like us to dig into. More information, more data, more stats, more hashtags. We got it all. We'll put it together for you, and follow the link and read the blog. See you tomorrow.